Welcome along to Season 4 of this Williams adventure at Round 9 in Canada, with the pressure well and truly on now, with Red Bull really ramping it up. They've took the last 2 races and we are now on the back foot. We have got parts designing. We are going to need them dramatically because, as you can see on the right hand side, there's a lot of upgrades this weekend and we are no longer that front running beast. Everyone has caught up quickly, so with parts on their way, we do have a front wing that we can use. It's fairly tidy of a front wing and it's going to move us up quite nicely. We'll install that on cars 1 and cars 2. We've got a suspension that we can install on both cars as well. We haven't got anything else though. We are building rapidly and we're going to have to wait and see when that comes. We've got a front wing for now. That's going to have to be the difference and the hope. Where does that bring us so far when we have a look? If I click the right button, we're banging there. Low speed's going to be a problem though. Low speed's going to be a problem. Performance targets, reach Q3, reach Q2, no problem, both drivers. We've got to do something to stop the rot massively. Fastest lap guarantee, I think we can get both cars in the top 5 here. I hope so. And we've got our qualifying streak. We're under pressure here in Canada, but can we fight off the pack? Welcome to qualifying. It's raining. It is raining. And what do we got? Track details. It's going to go dry at the end of the session. Let's send one out for the fans then, shall we? You know, we don't need to, but it's all a bit of fun here in the wet. Let's see if we can at least get some driver acclimatization to the circuit. I mean, we'll be provisional P1 in Q1 because no one else is coming out as we set a time. You never know what will happen. It is a 1:19.1, well off the pace. Everyone is waiting for that dry weather. So that dry weather has arrived and everyone was waiting for a bit of a lull in the weather to go again. That's why. So Stroll's right up behind a McLaren, which is annoying. He's not going to probably do an amazing lap, although he does better than Porsche. And still, I mean, they have been on softs. But I was about to say, even with Inters, they're faster than us Red Bull. That's encouraging though. We're only less than 2 tenths still off the pace of the Red Bulls. Zhou Guan Yu?
That's P5.
P3?
Yeah, we're happy with that.
Where's that come from? Because his teammate Albon struggling again, down in P20. Oh god, maybe the track's starting to grip up. We're good, we're safe. Albon's out again. He's been awful in the Aston Martin, hasn't he? Really bad. Oh my god. 7th and 8th. Is it going to be heavy rain again? Well, it's Inters in Q2. Let's check the weather. It's going to get better later on in this race. So what we'll do is we'll just speed it through. Now, we don't want to set a time at this point. We want to trust our weather cycle that we know what we're doing. And as it gets then, as it gets to the start of the decline, which is here, it will then bottom out. So I think we now start to look at sending. It is starting to go. So let's send. Look at all the cars coming. It's like we knew what we're doing. Can we get Stroll out in some air? Yes, we can. Can we get out again with both cars? Come on, boys. We need some points against Red Bull. Clean laps, clean laps. Come on. Stroll's gone purple. And Stroll still can't get ahead of it's Carlos Sainz at the top. And these two have done the same time again. We've seen that before. This track is going to be tumbling. I don't really want to go in a new set of Inters, but with the track, let's go Inters again. This is exciting times. Stroll, let's go. Porsche, let's go. It's not going to change too much now. Drogovic into P1. Haas is on fire. It's just Drogovic. Someone's absolutely created something good for him. We're going greens. We've got to need it. P4 and P5. Where has that Haas pace come from? It's incredible. Oh my god, Stroll's dropping. I think we might be safe. I think the weather just dried up a little bit compared to what it was. We are through. It's only P4 and P7. Their field, I mean, it's just the one Haas. The other one's down there in 19th. Drogovic is a beast. And now it's wet qualifying. Wet qualifying. Oh, that's an intermediate zone right there if I've ever seen one before.
Okay, should be green now.
So let's actually reconfigure to inters, because we need to be on the money here. Let's go back to this. Let's let it run through, and then we're going to need to start to send. We need to be in the peak time, which I feel, as the track changes to damp, is now. So, stroll time. Come on, boys. Come on, Williams. Let's do this. Come on. What tyres are out there? Everyone's on wets. The track is drying out to an extent. This is peak opportunity for us to steal it. These are all on fresh, wet tyres potentially. As no, the Red Bull's pit, they are unused. Come on. Get a lap in. Let's hope they're all waiting, because if they're waiting, they've missed it. We need a clean lap. Do not anybody come out of the pits now, please. It's clean at the moment. As we now attack with Stroll. Surely we're going to get a clean lap here. Yes, we are. There's an Aston Martin just coming out of the pits, but I think we're going to be okay. As Porsche's coming along. Where is that Aston Martin? We're ahead. Thank God. Got to be a good time. Inters now for the rest of the field. And through the first sector we go. Purple as you would expect. 22.6. But they have surely missed the peak window. Everybody has surely missed the peak window of Inters. 22.6, 23.3, 22.6, 23.3. These two are putting in about the same times. Russell and Norris stay in the pits. We cross the line then. It's going to be provisional pole in Q3. 1:16.0. And a 1:16.0 for Porsche, who goes P1. And now, this weather is starting to get worse. But sector times, as the dampness starts increasing on the right hand side, have we done a masterclass? Where is Verstappen and Leclerc? Leclerc's start. Oh my God, Leclerc's gone purple. Oh no. Please, it's getting more damp. Please tell me he's going to struggle into the middle sector. Oh no, he's gone purple again. He's gone purple again. Verstappen only green. But this could see. Red Bull are just so strong at the moment. Leclerc around the final corner. It's going to be P3. Come on! We are going to reconfig and send them again. Come on! Verstappen now. Coming over as well. Leclerc only manages P3. That's potentially done. Maybe the track was getting damper as Verstappen crosses the line. Only 5th. Come on! We're back to form, I think. As now we're holding up the Red Bull. Oh my God, he's not on an outlap, luckily. That's it. I think that's it for Leclerc and Verstappen. I don't think anybody's going to start improving now. And I think we're going to be good. Where is Stroll? There he is. Porsche's right on the back now. Warming his tyres up nicely. That might be it. Leclerc's in the pits. He's not coming out again. Max Verstappen is going to be... Is he going to go again, Max? Or is he going to pit? Max Verstappen pits. That's it. It's too damp now. We sent him anyway. But I think we've got a pole and a front row lockout. I don't think you'll see us improve. A 23-1 and a 23-1. Definitely not. Definitely not. So we're looking like nobody improving. We'll just go through the middle sector and it's a 23-7. No one is improving. Let's save off. Call the cars in. I think we've done it. It is. Pole position for Theo Pourchaire and P2 for Lance Stroll. We hit when it was beautiful. The Red Bull of Leclerc just getting caught out in the end. Wow, this looks a bit more dry, doesn't it? Going to be Red Bull's hands though. And let's take a look. Clear skies for race day. No rain at all. So, what do we want to run? It is saying we could run that, but that is surely a medium in the middle of there. Surely we go something like this for Stroll. I think we set both on the softs, you know. Could you do a one stop here? You could do a one stop. It's not going to be very fast though. I'm going to set my man Pourchaire, who's on pole, onto mediums. I think we're going to run this beautifully. I'm going to run it a bit like that. I could do him for softs, but I feel that I just want to get Stroll ahead and maybe hold up a little bit the field with Pourchaire. Stroll's in the lead of this championship, remember. Come on. Front row lockout at Canada, that wasn't expected. Which is mad after the first 4 or 5 races that we've had. Let's just put, don't fight teammate. And let's just hope he gets ahead comfortably, Stroll. And he does. Stroll is into the lead, into P1. And now, it's got to be attacked because we've got an Aston Martin in between the Red Bulls. And that could be absolutely beautiful to hold up. As the Red Bull already, Charles Leclerc coming at Zhou Guanyu. Why are they so quick? On the hard tyres as well. So I think Pourchaire, we go standard here. Why is Leclerc and the Red Bull so good? They have come on leaps and bounds. Absolute leaps and bounds this year so far. It looked like it was going to be an easy season for us where we were going to go and take every single race. It's not anymore. It's not anymore. Pourchaire just losing out now a little bit, but we'll keep him in. Look at that though, we still can't get ahead far enough from Leclerc. You'd think hard tyres wouldn't be able to live with us at this stage. It just means that it is. 8 tenths is the gap. Stroll pulling away nicely. We've got Leclerc just around a second though, and I might actually push these a lot harder on this opening stint because we've got durability. But we've got to top up now, as you can see. So we'll top up, we'll continue to push the fuel. And now Leclerc is 1.2 seconds out from Pourchaire. So we're just going to keep attacking. Keep attacking, use about 1 kilogram of fuel. And we'll cut back down. They will come back at us as Zhou Guanyu is trying to get past Leclerc. That would be nice. We are topping up. Going to keep going. 2 seconds to Leclerc. That's 2.5 seconds to the lead. Keep it going. Pourchaire is so fast on these medium tyres with DRS. Zhou Guanyu is all over the back of the Red Bull. This would be a move that would delight the Williams. Can he get ahead? Come on. Come on. Keep it there. Keep him. Have you got him? Inside line. Back and forward all the time. He's got DRS as well and he's into P3. Come on. We're flying out front. We are still pushing. We respect that Zhou Guanyu and Leclerc are going to be slower. We're going to use up to 1 kilogram of fuel. Leclerc's coming back. Is he going to get ahead? No, he's not. This is great for us. Verstappen's now into P5. And here he comes. Will he make a move? No.
Lance, at the peak now.
We're going to just keep on aggressive. Keep on running. We've got 1 kilogram. Let's cut back down.
Yep.
So this is a great opportunity for us to have Zhou Guanyu creating a blockage so that they can't get past. This is exactly what we need on lap 5. Blocking them nicely. So lap 15, nothing's really happened. These two are running so close together. And what I might do is just for
Tyres are okay.
for him to drive in clean air, look after those tyres. Now, what it is Zhou Guan Yu is still sat there with Leclerc fighting hard. Verstappen's just 2.5 seconds back, and really, Zhou Guan Yu is doing us a massive favour at present. He's going to go again to try and get past Leclerc. This is only the real battle that's happening that involves where we currently are. And as you can see, is he going to make a move down into turn 1? The answer is no, but we're clear out front by 6.7 seconds, 7.2 altogether. These two are pushing a little bit more now, as we are not pushing as much. We've got to keep that gap as it is, though, and hope that Zhou Guan Yu can keep getting past Leclerc and holding him up, because he's going to back to the outside, and it's going to be DRS again for Zhou Guan Yu. This is going to keep swapping around, but we're in a good position. So I've got to make a change, because Stroll is now doing a little bit better in terms of gap. So I might just quickly take him off pit. I was going to bring him early just to release Pourchaire, because we're now harvesting with Pourchaire because of the way it was going. But at the moment, 4 attempts from Pourchaire to Stroll. We got to keep this up. We are doing a 2-stop. It looks like the field are going a 1-stop, to be fair. We're going to slot right back in some traffic. This is going to be pretty tough to manage. So we've got to keep up this pace with Stroll out front. But he's not getting that far ahead. He is pushing. But it's 5.7. He's still got... I mean, he's going to drop back down here. This is going to be a massive issue. We've got to just keep eking this out. Field are closing. Field are closing this on us now. Stroll is going to come into the pits. This is going to be interesting. They're going to look like they can't surely go on a 1-stop. Or have we just seriously got this wrong? So this releases Pourchaire. Now we are going to attack. We're going to give it everything for now on Pourchaire. Stroll's going to fall right back down the order. It's a decent stop at 3.5 for our sake. And we're going to come out in a little bit of clean air for about 2 corners. We're going to top up though. We should be lapping a pretty quick compared to these around us, but we're going to just get the tyres up to speed and just coach them in, because he's not that far behind Leclerc. Pourchaire is now pushing. 3.1 seconds is the gap out front. He's going to come in for some soft soon. He does do the fastest lap of the race. And there is a yellow flag. It is not Stroll. It is not Pourchaire. Who is it? Lando Norris in the Ferrari with the Haas. Round the outside, takes the inside line. They're just going to touch and into the wall. They do go. No VSC. That would have been nicely timed for Pourchaire. Saying there's another crash, but I don't think that is the case, as Pourchaire carries on round. Stroll's closing the gap though. 0.7 to the Haas, who does pit because of that accident, and he moves himself back up to P12. Verstappen's catching. I mean, the hards don't seem to have too bad of a pace. We're going to deploy, and it's probably going to be the next lap that we're going to come in for softs. You can see we're well into that soft phase, so maybe our strategists didn't really understand the tyres, because ours said that 1-stop was going to be so much slower. At the moment, it really doesn't look like it is going to be. Look how close they are, 3 seconds. What we're going to have to do with Stroll and with Pourchaire is when these start pitting, we're going to have to bolt. Now, I doubt they're going to go hard softs, probably hard mediums. We're coming up to 6 laps until we're halfway through. And it's time for Pourchaire to come into the pits. Tricky little race unfolding here. Stroll's just minding his own business. And last lap 16.8, just a couple of attempts slower than the cars around him. As Pourchaire now comes in. Soft tyres. Let's see where he comes out. Remember, he was behind. There's a lot of cars ahead of us, though. We've got to play the patient game. And he's going to come. 3.4. Stroll goes through. Pourchaire comes out. Oh, and what we've got to do, I think, here is actually prioritise Porsche. We've got to prioritise him because he's on the softs. And exactly what we wanted to see was Porsche coming through the field. He's just got 2 cars, and this is a big group of cars that we've got to get ahead. Now we are going attacking, we are going to use a bit of everything as we go on board. We move to the left hand side, the McLaren blocks us off in Ocon. These two fight it out. We need a move here. We need a move. And is that on way 35% mediums for Ocon? Surely there's a chance of an overtake here. They're very close together. Not at the moment though. We're going to top up, but it don't matter. We're going to get great traction out of the corner. Should be able to get a late breaker as well. We are going to squeak ahead into P8. Stroll's bang there as well. As we exit nicely. Porsche's moved ahead. Stroll is coming as well. He just tucks in. 2 attempts. Here we go for Porsche into P7, and it releases Magnussen now into passing into the pits. It releases Stroll into P9. So we've got to close the gap. It is 14.4 seconds. We're going to get through ahead as well. P7, P8, 15.2 back to Stroll. Just got to keep eking this out. They're going to be so slow, and they're probably going to go for mediums. So let's top up. We've got to play the long game. This is really poised. And we're back up amongst it. Why are we back up against it? Because someone slotted some stupidly slow Ferraris in the way. And as you can see, Porsche is fighting at them. Can Porsche get a double dose of Ferrari? It is Ferrari versus Williams down the straight. We have got to get it through here. No DRS, weirdly. The Ferrari's got DRS. How's that work? Porsche got Norris at some point. 6th and 7th. Into turn 1. Need a move. Have we got the move? We have. We have got the move. Great move by Stroll. And Stroll's just got Norris. Come on. Let's take a look. We've just seen it. It was formation fighting. Ferrari, Williams, Ferrari, Williams. And into turn 1. It was a beautiful move. You can see I'm just coming round. Well, now the gas is cooking, and I tell you what, we're only 8.3 off the lead. We are only 8.3. We're going to top up. We've already pulled the gap. These tyres are lasting a lot better. So here we go. Red Bull, Verstappen in the pits. We have got both Williams cars trying to get past this Aston Martin. We're going to attack again, and we're going to make a move. Yes, we are. And I tell you what, we are now level with Leclerc. Verstappen's come out on softs. That's a long way to go on softs. But we're going to try and get past Leclerc here. Because if we can, we are net in the lead against Leclerc. Porsche rounds the hairpin. We're going to top up. We're going to top up. Now, we've got to get a move. For our race, we need to get past. And here we go. Inside. Let's go. Into P1. We've got Stroll bang there as well. The question is, who got the right strategy? Because Verstappen is only 12.2 behind on softs as well. So this is very, very poised at present. We're going to get softs again, no problem. Stroll's managing absolutely fine as well. This is still loads to play for here. Absolutely loads. So it's pit time for the team. This is it. I mean, Verstappen has absolutely crumbled us. He is only 6.8 behind. Stroll we're going to send again. And we're going to bring him in this time. But Porsche's in. Verstappen is going past already. We're going to have to come back at Verstappen hard here. And quite a lot of cars, as you can see. Let's deploy where we're going to come out. Nice clean air for Porsche as he gets round the Ferrari. That was needed. Big time ahead of Russell. We're going to keep topping up. I want a fastest lap attempt here, please. But are we going to sacrifice position? Please no. Please no as now we deploy out of these corners. We can attack quite a lot. I have brought in him. That's good. That's good. And then now we can harvest again. We can go again. Tyres just coming up to temperature as well. Let's give it some beans. We should get the fastest lap. Stroll's coming out as well. So we're dropping down the field, doing a 1-stop. We're on a 2-stop. As now we come back out behind Russell. Oh, this has got everything. We have got everything to play for. And I feel like overtaking aggression is required here. As we do get a nice move. Come on. Already we are past. Pourchaire's going quick. Stroll's going quick as well. Perfect. Let's top up. We're going to need it. There's quite a lot of laps to go. We're only 10.8 seconds off the lead. We don't want to absolutely burn these tyres, but they're a lot fresher than everyone else is, as we do get a fastest lap by Pourchaire. So let's just cut down briefly. Top up. 10.7. We'll keep an eye on it. There's still 17 laps to go. And there's a crash. Yellow flag is out. Who has binned it? Valtteri Bottas. Look at these four. Quartet. Alpine. Oh, big touch. Oh, cars everywhere. No safety car though. That would have been interesting. 15 laps to go. 7.1 seconds. Pourchaire trails the lead in P5. And I'll tell you what, Pourchaire has just done 2 of them. Up the inside. He gets the Ferrari, and out of the acceleration, he gets the Mercedes as well. I believe he's ahead of the Mercedes. And he is. He's into P3. High overtaking aggression, Pourchaire, 6.5. Got good tyres. Just need to keep topping them up, closing the gap. 1.7 behind. Was this the move that we needed? What is Stroll doing? Alright, okay, Stroll, you need to get away from him. Let's push some fuel. Let's get him gone. But Pourchaire's lapping good here. They've been very good. 14.7. He was 5 tenths quicker. Stroll's lapping good, but he's bringing Russell with him. Not anymore. We've pushed that out. It is Pourchaire with the fastest lap at the moment. As we already, look how quick we have catched Lando Norris. 0.7 seconds as we approach the wall of champions. And we gate it through. It is a fastest lap for Lance Stroll, who catches up very quickly. So looking after the tyres again, still 11 laps to go, 12 laps. And we're already through. Norris has to concede position. We are flying. Still, there's about 6 seconds. I think Verstappen's just picked up his pace. Lap 2 tenths quicker. Leclerc's picked up his pace. Pourchaire's just comfortable with 10 laps. Go aggressive. Oh, on the tyres. Let's go for aggressive for Stroll as well. We've got DRS on the Mercedes. And we're through back into P4. Now we've got to earn that ERS back whilst attacking, because we're 2.6 seconds behind with Pourchaire. This is not over. And it's not over because here comes Pourchaire on Leclerc, who is on the soft tyres, but they're a bit more used. Oh, why did we cut off at that time? But we're through into P2. And Stroll is coming with us. With 6-7 laps to go, we finally moved past Leclerc. And I think we might be able to say that our strategy is pretty good. But Leclerc is coming back. He will not fight. Go out with a fight. We might just snatch DRS here. So we look behind us. Who gets DRS? We do. And that pulls us slightly clear. 3 seconds is the gap. But Stroll is coming with us. Stroll not too far behind. 2.6 seconds to Verstappen. 6 laps to go. Just got to cruise up behind him here. 2 seconds. But I tell you what. Stroll is bang here. Now let's attack with the tyres. This is going to be a late charge. And one that is going to be massive when it comes to the championships. Is maybe at the end of the season. Because Stroll is 3 tenths behind at the moment. We've asked him to just push the tyres now. But you can see we're pulling Leclerc with us. Let's get him gone. We need to deploy this ERS system to get away from Leclerc. He's got DRS behind Pourchaire at the moment. That's why he's so close. Tyres are in our favour. Have we held off our push too long? There's a potential here. But 7 tenths. Still can't get away from him. 9/10. It's going to be about a second, but it will open DRS, and that's going to bring him back within. We've got cars ahead of us as well now. 2 seconds is the gap. It's coming down all the time. We're flying through with, as the Alpha Tauri is going to get in the Red Bull's way. It's going to get in our way too. 1 second is the gap. This reminds me of Miami when we managed our first win in Season 3. And we're into P3. Stroll takes it from Leclerc. And now we're on the back of the Red Bull. Fantastic racing. This could be it. 3 laps to go. We're just topping up. We've got to watch the fuel. But we're coming at the Red Bull, who's got nothing left. We're into the lead. We are into the lead. We are burning through tyres, but their tyres are a lot better than that of Max Verstappen's. We're going to move the tyres back down to aggressive. I think we could have the measure as we're really attacking now with 2 laps to go. Stroll is there. And I think actually the question is, can we get out of DRS and leave Verstappen vulnerable? Tyres are hot. I know. But already, here comes Stroll. Here comes Stroll, 1.4 seconds. That gap is absolutely blown out of the water. And now, oh, what an end. I thought it was over at one stage, but this 2-stop has worked a treat. Verstappen can only watch as we start the last lap. And through we go. Can we get P2? Oh, yes, we can. Now, I'm not going to be able to really turn these around in terms of position. Verstappen is too close. But come on. What a move. Let's push Porsche. Let's push Stroll. He's already got a second. And Verstappen can only wish that he was on this strategy. What a race. One of the most exciting strategy nail-biters that's out there. Max Verstappen, at the moment, cannot do anything about it. Stroll X's it the hairpin. Already on his way though is Porsche. And what a result this is going to be. Unless he stacks it into Wall of Champions now. It's huge. It is huge as Porsche comes through. Porsche is back to winning ways. P1 for Theo Porsche. Lance Stroll takes P2 ahead of Max Verstappen in 3rd, with Charles Leclerc coming home in P4. Race winner Theo Porsche steps up in a race that was absolutely needed. That was a huge win for Williams in this championship. A return to the podium's top 2 positions. What a race. Adrenaline pumping out of our skin. Williams. Oh, they're buzzing. Look at them. They've just all earned £2 extra on their monthly pay. Yeah, get a Fredo. Oh, that took some out of me, man.
That's it for this weekend's F1 action here in Montreal.
Are we not going to get a podium again? I haven't even skipped it. We not do podiums anymore in this game.
The Austrian Grand Prix is right around the corner.
Well, sorry folks, I didn't skip it, but we didn't get a podium again. What's going on? Well, anyway, Theo Porsche is P1. Lance Stroll is P2. What a comeback victory. We were one of the few cars out there who managed to do a 2-stop race. At one point, it looked like it wasn't going to work, but it really did work. Lance Stroll, 18 points. He takes 3 over Max Verstappen. Porsche moves himself back up to P3. Very much still in the hunt, by the way, because he's only 23 points behind Max. In the Constructors, it's a good day to be a Williams fan. 17-point increase over Red Bull following this race. 49 points in total at Red Bull. Now the good thing is we are getting a driver into the DHL fastest pit stop, and we currently sit 8th in the championship with a 3.2. It's not great, I know, but we're working on it. We're working on it slowly. But look at that. Practice 4th, 2nd and 2nd. Practice 5th, 1st and 1st. Porsche with a beautiful beautiful race, and that was what we really did need. Up next though is a trip to what used to be one of our fantastic tracks for us, Austria for round 10. We are getting ready to go. Let's do this. Come on!